Worksheet number 6, page number 27. We're discussing time in 24 and 12 hour clock. So let's quickly start by going over these two kinds of time. So we have 24 hours clock and we have 12 hour clock. I am sure you know how to go from one form to another, but let's quickly revise that as well. So if the time is 11 p.m., that would mean 11 plus 12 hours, which makes 23 in the 24-hour clock. Similarly, 6 p.m. means 6 plus 12 hours, which gives us 18 in the 24 hours time. So 18 will be written as 18:00. This 23 will be written as 23:00. Then 11 a.m. is simply 11 in the 24 hours clock. You either write 11 a.m. or you write 11:00 in the 24 hour clock. Similarly, 7 a.m. is simply 07:00 in the 24 hour clock. Alright, we're doing practice 1 now. Convert the following time. So 2 a.m. will be what in the 24 hour clock. So 2 a.m. is 2 in the night time, right? So this will be 2 a.m. will simply be 02:00 in the 24 hour clock. So this will be 02:00. Then we have 10:55 in the 24 hour clock. How do we change this to the 12 hour clock? 10:55 is in the 24 hour clock is somewhere over here, which will be simply 10:55 a.m. So write 10:55 a.m. Next we have 12 p.m. 12 p.m. will be 1200 in the 24 hour clock. 1200 here. Then 12:30 in the 24 hour clock. So 12:30 here will be simply 12:30 p.m. in the 24 hour clock. Sorry, 12:30 in the 24 hour clock is 12:30 p.m. in the 12 hour clock. So 12:30 and then p.m. Next we have 2:45 p.m. So 2:45 p.m. add 12 to it and you'll get 14:45 in the 24 hour clock. Then we have 8 p.m. again add 12 to it, so we will get 23:59. These are just some practice questions before we go to the actual past practice questions. This is we were supposed to add 12 to it, so that becomes 20:05. 20:05. Then 23:59, subtract 12 from it and we'll get 11:59 p.m. Then we have 12 a.m. 12 a.m. at night means 24:00 in the 24 hour clock. and 0001 means 12:01 a.m. a.m. Practice 2, question number 1. So the time is 21:15 and we need to add 5 hours 30 minutes to it. So for that you write 21:15, add 5 hours 30 minutes to it. We get 5, 4, 6, 2. Now 26:45 means you've gone into the next day, because the 24-hour clocks end at 24, so we've gone into the next day. How much into the next day? 2 hours 45 minutes. So no, just write 0245. Don't write 2 hours 45 minutes. So 0245, since we have to give our answer in 24 hours hour clock as well, since this was in 24-hour clock. Alright. Question number 2. So we have 13:05 and we need to subtract 7 hours 35 minutes from it. So we have 13:05, subtract 7 hours 35 minutes from it. So we can't subtract 35 minutes from 5 minutes, because 35 is a bigger number and 5 is a smaller number. So I can, instead of writing 13:05, I can write 12 hours and 65 minutes. Give 1 hour from 13 to the 5 minutes. Now we can easily subtract this and we get 035. So we are left with 0530 in 24-hour clock. Question number 3. So here's the working for part 2 in case you were unable to see it. Okay, going back. Question number 3, which is 07:15 on Wednesday and difference between 20:35 on Tuesday and 07:15 on Wednesday. So how much time has lapsed between these two times? So for that, since we're going on to the next day here, so first add 24 hours to 07:15, which gives us 3115. We've simply added 24 hours to this because Wednesday is the next day. So 3115 minus 2035. Again, we can't subtract 15 and 35 because 15 is a smaller number, 35 is the bigger number. Instead I write 30, give 60 minutes to 15, we'll get 75. Now subtract these two and we get 10 hours 40 minutes. So 10:45 is the answer. 10 hours 45 minutes. Part 4. Subtract 50 from minutes from the given time. So 14:35 can be written as 13:95. Now subtract 50 minutes from it and we get 13:45. So 1, 3, 4, 5. Question number 5, I'll do it here. So answer for 4 was 13:45. Okay. Question number 5. Find the difference in hours and minutes between the time 17:55 on Sunday and 0400 on Monday. Since we've gone to Monday, add 24 hours to 4, so 2800 subtract 17:55. For that, first change this into 2760 minus 17:55, and we get 10 hours and 5 minutes. So the answer is 10 hours and 5 minutes. Okay. Starting the worksheet questions. Question number 1. Emmett drives his car from London to Cambridge. He leaves London at 0:75 and arrives in Cambridge at 10:17. Work out the time in hours and minutes that he takes to drive from London to Cambridge. So simply subtract the two times. We have 10:17 minus 0:745. We can't subtract 17 and 45 minutes because 17 is a smaller number. So instead we'll change this into 09 and add 60 to 17. So we get 77. Now subtract these two. And we get 2 here, we get 3 here, and we get 2 here. So the answer is, we have to give the answer in hours and minutes. So 2 hours and 32 minutes. Okay. Question number 2. A train leaves Zurich at 10:22:40 and arrives in Vienna at 07:32 the next day. Work out the time taken. So difference between the two times. The next day, which means first we need to add 24 hours to this time. And we get 31, 32. Now we subtract the time 22:40 from it. Again, for that, first give 1 hour to 32, which makes this 92, and then subtract 22:40, and we get 52 here and 8. So the answer is 8 hours 52 minutes. Question number 3. A plane took 1 hour 10 minutes to fly from Riyadh to Jeddah. The plane arrives in Jeddah at 23:05. At what time did the plane depart from Riyadh? So subtract these two times, 23:05 and 1 hour 10 minutes. Again, 25 minutes, 10 minutes can't be subtracted from 5 minutes. Change this to 22 hours 65 minutes. Now subtract these times. So 65 minutes minus 10 minutes, we get 55 minutes, and 22 hours minus 1 hour, we get 21 hours. So the answer is either 21:55 in the 24-hour clock, or since the question has not specified which form of time you have to give the answer in, you can simply give this in AM and PM as well. So for that, subtract minus 12 from it, and you will get 09:55 PM. Both answers are acceptable. Question number 4. The ferry from Helsinki to Travemünde leaves Helsinki at 17:30 on a Tuesday. The journey takes 28 hours 45 minutes. Work out the day and time that the ferry arrives in Travemünde. So 17:30 on Tuesday the ferry leaves for Travemünde, and the journey takes 28 hours 45 minutes. So we'll add this time to 17:30, which will give us 4575. Now this time is not making any sense even in the 24-hour clock, so subtract 24 from it. Since it's gone into Wednesday or Thursday, so subtract 24 hours from it, and let's see what we get. When we subtract 24 hours from it, we get 2175. So that means we've just moved from Tuesday to Wednesday. So the answer, part of the answer will be Wednesday, but 21:75 isn't an accurate representation of the time. 75 minutes don't make sense. So change this into 22:15. Give the 60 minutes to this to increase 21 by 1. So the answer is 22:15 in the 24-hour clock, or subtract 12 from it and give your answer in this form, 10:15 p.m. Question number 5. A cyclist left Melbourne on Wednesday 21 May at 09:45 to travel to Sydney. The journey took 97 hours. Write down the date and time that the cyclist arrives in Sydney. So we have the time at the moment 09:45. Add 97 hours to it, 9700, which will give us 106 hours and 45 minutes. Now how can we tell the time of arrival? Simply start subtracting 24 hours from this, and let's see what do we get. So 106.45 minus 2400. When I subtract it once, I'll get 8245. So I've subtracted it once, so I got 8245. Since again we can subtract 24 hours from it, do that again. Minus 24 hours, we get 5845, and again we can subtract 24 hours from it, and we get 3445, and again we can subtract 24 hours from it, minus 24 hours, and we get 1045. So we can't subtract 24 hours any further, so we subtracted 24 hours 4 times. So that means we've gone 4 days ahead. So this is the time he will reach Sydney, and 21 May will change into 25th May plus 4, and Wednesday will change into Sunday plus 4 days. So this is the answer. Question number 6. A train leaves Barcelona at 21:28 and takes 10 hours 33 minutes to reach Paris. Calculate the time the next day when the train arrives in Paris. 21:28 plus 10 hours 33 minutes, which gives us 1 carried 6 1 1 and 3, 31:61. So change this into 32:01, because we've given 1 hour to the other side, so add 1 to 32. Now 32:01 is not an accurate representation of time, so subtract 24 hours from it since we've gone into the next day. So we get 8 here and 1 minute. So this is the answer, 0801 in the 24-hour clock, or 8:01 a.m. Question number 7. A bus leaves the port every 15 minutes starting from 0900. So the first bus will leave at 0900. So keep this in mind. We'll come back to this later. The last bus leaves at 17:30. How many times does a bus leave the port during one day? So that one again. Alright, so find the time difference between 0900 and 17:30. Change that time into minutes and then divide 15 minutes with that. So 17:30 minus 0900. This will give us 0830. So 8 hours and 30 minutes. Change this into minutes exclusively. So 8 into 60 plus 30, which will give us 5-10 minutes. 5-10 minutes. Divide this with 15 and we get 34. Add this 1 to this 34 to get the final answer, which is 35. Okay. Question number 8. The bus company in Dubai has the following operating times. Part A, calculate the total number of hours that the bus company operates in 1 week. So on Sunday, it operates from 0600 to 2400 hours, which means it operates for 24 minus 6 is 18 hours. Same for Sunday, same for Monday, same for Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday. But on Friday, its operation times are a little different. It starts from 13 and ends at 24. So the time difference is 11 hours. So the total time will be 18 times 6 plus 11 hours, which gives us 119. Part B, write the starting time on Friday in 24-hour clocks. So the starting time was 1300, which in 12-hour clock will be minus 12, which will be 01:00 p.m. Question number 9. The time in Lisbon is the same as the time in Funchal. A plane left Lisbon at 0830 and arrived in Funchal at 10:20. It then left Funchal at 12:55 and returned to Lisbon. The return journey took 15 minutes more. What time did the plane arrive in Lisbon? So first thing we need to do is find the journey time from here to here. So that will be 10:20 minus 8:30. So for that, again, let's change it to 09, then give 60 minutes to 20, we get 80, and then subtract 0830 from that, and we get 1 hour 50 minutes of flight time. So the flight time is 1 hour 50 minutes. Alright, so the return journey took 15 minutes more, and the plane left at 12:55. So the plane left at 12:55. Add the return journey to it, which is 1 hour 50 minutes, and then also add an additional 55 minutes to it. So 55 minutes plus 50 minutes plus 15 minutes give us 120 minutes, which is actually 2 hours, and 12 plus 1 gives us 13 hours. So the final time will be 13 plus 2 hours, which is 15 and 00 minutes. So 15:00, or subtract 12 from it and get 03:00 p.m. Question number 10. The shop is open during the following hours: Monday to Friday 06:45 to 17:30, and so on for Saturday and Sunday. Write the closing time on Saturday in 12-hour clock time. So change this time into 12-hour clock. Simply subtract 12 from it and we get 5:30 p.m. Part B, calculate the total number of hours the shop is open in 1 week. So let's check from Monday. From Monday to Friday, how many hours did the shop stay open? So for that, simply subtract the 2 times 7 from Monday to Friday. Subtract the 2 times, we have 17:30 minus 06:45, change this to 1690 minus 0645, which gives us 10 hours 45 minutes on Monday only. Multiply this with 5 because the same operational hours hold for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday as well. So we'll multiply this with 5 in the end. Now let's check for Saturday. Saturday is just 10 hours. 17:30 minus 7:30, so 10 hours. The shop stays open on Saturday, and on Sunday the shop stays open. We can even do this directly. This is 3 hours 15 minutes. You don't even have to subtract this, or you may do. So on Sunday it stays open for 3 hours 15 minutes. Now add all of these times. So 10 hours and 45 minutes times 5, 10 hours and 45 minutes. Let's multiply this with 5. So we get 50 hours and 225 minutes. Now add 10 hours to it and also 3 hours 15 minutes. And we'll get add all of these times, we'll get 63 hours and 240 minutes. And 240 minutes, divide this with 60 and you'll get 6. So the final answer is 63. Sorry, not 6 but 4. Divide this with 60 and you'll get 4 hours. So the final answer is 63 plus 4, which is 67 hours. Okay, please do the remaining questions of this worksheet from 11 to 18 as homework today, and or as many as you can, and we'll discuss all of them tomorrow. Take care, stay safe.